is going to be the first video in a long time that I don't say hello sexy, because this video is technically to my three sisters and that'd be weird. Grace, Eve and Hannah, hello, and to the people that might not be you that are watching, they are my sisters who are 15, 14 and 12 years old respectively. So I recently posted a video of Hank Green on Facebook and tagged you in it and said that you should watch it. You probably didn't even watch it, did you? You're teenage girls, you don't watch things that your brother tells you to, but I thought maybe my own face that hopefully you love a little bit, maybe not my face quite so much, but my personality. I'm just your brother, aren't I? I'm hoping that you love me. This is a video for you to watch about me, just giving you some advice. I don't know if you probably don't want it, but I'm gonna do it anyway, aren't I? I thought, as I'm 26, I would tell you a little bit about growing up, said the boy in the Spider-Man t-shirt. Yes, I've still got a lot of growing up to do myself, but that doesn't stop the fact that I'm 10 years older than you, so you're gonna bloody listen. The first part of growing up I want to talk to you about is freedom. It's the best part. It's definitely the best part. Getting away from adults and being your own person and making your own decisions is really great. It's also really scary, so keep your adults around. Don't just leave them. You need them quite a lot, so don't leave them. But get away from them maybe, physically leave them, mentally, do not leave them. Do not abandon your elders because they are going to help you so much. But getting away from them, deciding how your life goes a little bit is really nice. It's nice to definitely learn to drive. I'm adding that to the list. Learn to drive, because when you can drive, you feel about 80% more free than the people that can't drive. You can just go anywhere and it makes you feel like you've got the world in your hand. It's so wonderful. But with freedom comes responsibility. The worst part of growing up. Being responsible for so many things that you weren't ready to be responsible for, and you don't feel at all equipped to be ready to be responsible for. That is rubbish. The first of those things is jobs. Jobs are not very good at all. They're rubbish, in fact. They're annoying. They take you away from the nice fun things you like doing, and you have to go and do other things. And you've lost your freedom. You realise, I was free from my parents and school and stuff, and now I've just got a boss. And this isn't any better. Once you've done your young crappy job as a teenager, then please try and find a job that you love. I cannot express how important it is that you have a job that you love. You can have a fantastic family, you can have fantastic friends, you can live in a fantastic area, but if you every single day are trudging to a job that you hate doing for the rest of your life, then there is just no point in living. That is so horrible to people who don't like their jobs, but who cares? This is my sister's future I'm talking about. Serious business. Please get a job that you love. Please, please, please get a job that you love. And remember, you do not have to go to uni to get that. You do not have to have a million qualifications. Actually, you do. If your job that you love is being a lawyer, you do need to do that, I'm sorry. Or like a teacher, you've got to learn some stuff. If you've got to work in TV and mess around for a living, don't have to do any of that. Easy. But no, seriously, even if your job isn't one of those that I've just mentioned and it's just working in a bakery, if you fucking love baking, then you're happy for the rest of your life. Okay, next, money! Money, 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 money. I'm not going to talk too much about money because it's something I don't respect at all, but I would say that if you do want to have extra freedom, then just please try and be careful with money. I cannot tell you how because I am awful. I'm absolutely awful with money, but it is so nice when you've just saved a little bit, because once you start working, if you save that first few months, that first 6 months, then you've got this basis of money that for the rest of your life you'll just keep adding to it and hopefully never dip into it, and then you're never worrying about money. It's such a nice idea and I have never done it. I still have not done it. I'm getting paid more than I was getting paid like a year ago, but it's made no difference. I still can't save money, so I don't know why I'm trying to tell 3 teenage girls that they might be able to, but please try. Next part is just that you be aware of culture and what it's trying to do to you. Unfortunately, you've got the brains that are the easiest to get into. That's apparently scientific fact. Boys are more easily distracted by like football and stuff, and they're getting manipulated by that to buy shirts and stuff like that. But let's ignore boys, you're not boys. Girls are really easy to manipulate when they're young because you haven't fully formed all of your opinions, you want validation and all of that sort of stuff, and they just get in there and they know how to, and that is why the most successful things of all time, like from right now with One Direction to right back in the 60s with the Beatles, That's why they were so successful, because they targeted the minds of young women. But let me just explain a little bit more to you. If you have a magazine, right, you pick up a magazine and it's got some pretty girls on the front, and that is to make you think, they're really pretty, I should be as pretty as them. Why am I not as pretty as them? And even, let's add on to this, they've got ridiculously expensive makeup on, they've probably been airbrushed to look better with editing and stuff, so add that on. But you look and you're supposed to go, oh, it's annoying. I feel sad that I don't look as good as them. And then you turn over and there's One Direction and they're telling you, you don't know you're beautiful, you're better than everyone. And you go, oh my god, I am better than everyone. I love One Direction, they're so great, let's buy all of their albums. Oh, I'm gonna buy this magazine next week. You buy the magazine the next week, you open it and it goes, you're too fat! And then it starts again. They've told you you're too fat now, so now you're worried again. But you need One Direction to tell you you're beautiful, so you go back to One Direction, buy more stuff from One Direction. They love you. It's got to be you. Oh, it's got to be me. I can't be fat. One Direction love me. Another magazine. You've got shit hair! And it goes on. The cycle continues. That is how they use you. And I would like you to be aware of it. And I'm not telling you don't love One Direction. They're a really good pop band. Grace, you don't even like One Direction. Do you even, Eve? You probably don't. But I'm just saying, and that's not just about One Direction. That's about any sort of R&B, anyone. Like, it's a cycle. They tell you to worry about how you look. They give you a way to feel better, and then they tell you look bad again, and then they just keep making you want stuff. Oh, I need to go and buy the newest, best trainers so I look the best, because it's really important that I look the best. It's not important that you look the best. Okay, and finally, at the end of this very stupid long video, I'm going to cover the uncomfortable topic of sex. Seeing as I'm supposed to lead by example, I can't really tell you to leave boys alone, because I've had trouble leaving them alone in the past, and I understand. Boys are nice. I know that. I know. They are nice, aren't they? Nice to have a look at. They are nice. It's nice to think about things. I know that you talk about all of this stuff at school. I know you do. I was only in secondary school 10 years ago. It's probably got worse since then, but when I was there, it was pretty bad. I talked about stuff and people talked about stuff, and even in year 7, when I was like 12, the kids knew about sex. They knew about it. And they knew a lot more than their parents would ever imagine. And I know you know more than your parents know. But I just know that I know you know it. All right. Sex is not as good as it sounds. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's all right. It's pretty good. The main point about sex, other than being careful and using protection, which you should already well know if your school is any good, is consent and not doing things because you feel pressured to. Never be scared to say no if you're embarrassed. Just do it. Like, don't let embarrassment stop you. If you don't want to do something, then you don't have to do it. That is how the world works. And that is what this freedom thing that I was telling you about at the start is all about. Don't let your freedom be taken away by peer pressure and by the pressure of being like, oh my god, I need to act grown up, so I should probably just do this even though I don't want to. No, do never ever do that about anything. Sex, drugs, anything else. And if I could just add on about boys, if you're gonna have a boyfriend, which I know that you want to, some of you probably already have got one, please make sure it's a boy that respects you as a woman and isn't some stupid... Look, make sure he's different. Make sure he's not like... Make sure he's not one of those boys that have got 5 friends and he's just the same as all of the 5 friends. Don't have that, because that's rubbish. Have a boy that is a bit different and unique and has got a bit up here. Needs something up here, please. There you go, sisters. That was a big old video of your brother just telling you what to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I wasn't really telling you what to do. I was just giving you some advice. Some very important advice from somebody that really loves you. So why wouldn't you take it? Because I love you, so I'm probably going to give you the best advice. I'm not going to give you some advice that's going to make your life worse, because your life being good is quite important to me. But anyway, teenagers have a different view on things. You might be like, oh, well, this is all stupid. And then, I promise, when you're like 22, 23, you'll watch this video and go, oh, he was alright about everything. But anyway, I am gonna go now. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, sisters, and anyone else who watched, thanks for watching. This video wasn't even for you and you spent your time watching this. You're crazy. Thank you, and I love all 3 of you, and all I have left to say is goodbye. You got... I'm too tired.